Let's dive into the world of a rapper who truly stood out from the crowd, X. Today we're peeling back the layers of this musical onion, exploring how young man who listened to everything from Papa Roach to Japanese instrumentals ended up shaking the rap game. We're not just talking about a rap artist here, we're talking about a genre-bending phenomenon. So up as we traverse the musical landscape of this unique artist, every artist has a beginning, and X's is as diverse as they come. The seeds of his unique style were planted in the eclectic mix of music he consumed in his early years. Unlike many of his peers, X didn't limit himself to the world of rap. His ears were tuned to a wide spectrum of sounds, from the rock anthems of Papa Roach to the emotive melodies of The Fray. There was something about the raw energy of 3 Days Grace that resonated with him, a kind of unfiltered expression that he would later channel into his own music. But his sonic exploration didn't stop at the borders of the Western world. He found inspiration in the intricate layers of Japanese instrumentals, their subtle complexities adding another dimension to his musical perspective. And of course, rap was a significant part of his musical diet. The genre's lyrical prowess and rhythmic beats gave him a canvas on which to paint his own stories, his own emotions. But it was his willingness to venture beyond this canvas, to incorporate elements from rock, to draw inspiration from far-flung musical traditions that set X apart. These influences would later shape X's unique sound, making him stand out in the rap game. His music just rap, it was a fusion, a melting pot of sounds that reflected his diverse influences. And that, my friends, is the beauty of being weird. With a diverse musical palette, X was ready to make his mark in the rap industry. But the journey to stardom was not a straight path. The young artist, born Jose Onfroy, faced significant hurdles as he sought to establish himself in the world of rap. His initial foray into the music industry was met with mixed responses. On one hand, his unique blend of rap, rock, and even Japanese instrumentals intrigued many. On the other hand, his unorthodox style was a far cry from the mainstream rap that dominated the charts. It was a risk, but X was never one to shy away from being different. Despite the skepticism, he remained steadfast, releasing tracks that showcased his eclectic influences. His music was raw and unfiltered, an open book that revealed the depths of his emotions. It was this authenticity that began to resonate with listeners. People were drawn to his vulnerability, his willingness to bare his soul in his lyrics. As his fan base grew, so did his confidence. He began to experiment even more, pushing the boundaries of what was considered rap. His sound evolved, becoming a fusion of genres that was uniquely his. He was no longer just a rapper, he was an artist, a musical innovator. The turning point came with the release of his debut album, 17. It was a deeply personal project, filled with raw emotion and introspective lyrics. The album was a commercial success, reaching number 2 on the Billboard 200 and receiving widespread acclaim from critics. This was the moment X established himself as a force to be reckoned with in the rap industry. His journey was a testament to the power of individuality in music. He didn't conform to the norms of the rap industry, and in doing so, he created a unique sound that resonated with millions. Despite his unconventional approach, or perhaps because of it, X managed to carve out a niche for himself in the rap industry. X was not just another rapper, he was an artist who dared to be different. His music was a blend of various genres, a fusion of his eclectic influences that made his sound truly one of a kind. His upbringing wasn't limited to just rap. He was a fan of bands like Papa Roach, 3 Days Grace, and The Fray. This wide-ranging musical taste seeped into his own work, giving it a unique flavor that stood out in the rap scene. He even incorporated elements from Japanese instrumentals to rock, adding a distinct touch to his tracks. This wasn't simply an artist trying to be different for the sake of it. No. X was expressing his authentic self, his diverse influences, and his broad musical taste through his work. And this resonated with his audience. His fans appreciated his unique style, and it's this individuality that contributed significantly to his success. His music became a beacon for those looking for something different in the rap scene, something more than the mainstream. His tracks were not just songs, they were expressions of his unique perspective and experiences. X's journey shows that being different isn't always a bad thing. In fact, it can be the very thing that sets you apart. His music, his style, and his success serve as a testament to this, reminding us all that it's okay to be weird, to be different, and to be ourselves. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the brief but impactful journey of X. His unconventional upbringing, shaped by a musical palette that ranged from Papa Roach to Japanese instrumentals, propelled him to a unique success in the rap game. His daring to be different, to be weird, is what set him apart and made him an unforgettable force. If you're a fan of music that breaks the mold, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more stories of artists who dared to be different.